Oh, it's coming. Well, I want to say that almost always, I feel like whatever spiritual quality or attribute we're focusing on in a particular month, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. I get excited about it. Well, our focus this month on gratitude is almost magical in the way that it awakens our awareness to the beauty and loveliness that life is. Sadhguru wrote, "Every moment, a million miracles are happening all around you. A flower blooming, a bird singing, a bee singing, a raindrop falling, a snowflake floating in the clear night air. There's magic everywhere. If you learn to live it, life will be nothing short of a daily miracle." Gratitude and appreciation allow us to see the preciousness that's there in each moment. It transforms the everyday into a special day. We don't have to stand around with our arms crossed waiting for life to impress us and to show us something good to wow about, because we're aware that miracles are already there and that it's up to us to recognize them. Miracle mindedness is the daily awareness that it's how we're feeling about life, what we're thinking about ourselves and others in the world around us as we live life, that causes us to see life as we see it. Gratitude and appreciation increase our joy level so that we laugh more and we forgive more quickly. We're the seer. We're the decider of what life is to us. And there is nothing mundane to the miracle-minded. So a good question just to start out this morning is to ask ourselves, as I look around me, as I look within me, does the life I see look like something to celebrate? Thich Nhat Hanh wrote, "Life is a miracle, and simply being aware of it can make us very happy." When we intentionally choose to be grateful, when we choose an attitude of gratitude, we are naturally happy. And we all know that when we're happy, we're not looking for trouble. We want to look for the good within us and around us and praise it. And as we praise and applaud and share life and share the goodness of life, our positivity meter goes higher and higher. And from that higher and happier and grateful point of view, life can appear magical. We encounter people, we attract people who are happy and enjoying life. We meet people and encounter people who are caring about each other and sharing with each other. And we see all of them living peaceful, loving lives that of lightness, in which there is ease and well-being. An attitude of gratitude causes us to feel high on life because it reveals to us life as it's created to be. Life is good. But it's our moment to moment practice of knowing that's true, no matter what is happening, that causes us to sidestep or bypass a struggle to be happy or a struggle to see something good, and we just automatically, wow, now we know there's something there. That's good. The law of attraction that governs the universe and everything within it, including each of us and all of us, always knows perfectly what it's doing. And what it's doing is constantly and continuously matching up vibrations in the unseen but not unfelt field of energy in which we live. There's no magical power out there anywhere that has the power to change how we see life individually. There's no sleight of hand that can bring to us the good things that we want if we're not vibrationally ready to receive and experience whatever it is. Abraham Hicks tells us if there is something that you desire and it's not coming to you, it always means the same thing. You're not a vibrational match to your own desire. For example, we can't match our desire for world peace if we live in conflict with those around us, if we fight against what happens in the world. And we can't experience the good we want to see while we're focused on the not so good that we wish would go away. It's our conscious desire to see life differently, and our practice of seeing it that way that changes what we send out vibrationally so that we are a match to our own desires. It is our conscious intention to see ourselves and others and the world more spiritually. That changes our point of view as it changes our point of attraction. The law of attraction has only one rule of thumb. That which is like unto itself is drawn. Or we like to say, what goes around comes around. There's no opposing law anywhere in the whole universe to buck the system of the law of attraction within the energy field of life. If we're alive right now, if we have a thought at any point, we're participating in that field of energy whether we want to or not. What goes around as the result of our thinking comes around as the experiences of our life. No exceptions. The miraculous thing is, even if we don't like what comes around into our experience, it still means the laws of the universe are responding to us. That we're part of the big picture. That we're part of the Big Bang. We are part of the one creation that is the beloved of God. We are so known to the source of our creation that source knows exactly where we are at all times and how we're feeling while we're there. We can't hide under a rock or hide in our house and hide our vibrational output to an all-knowing universe. Abraham Hicks wrote, only when you have a conscious working knowledge of these universal laws are you able to be the deliberate creator of your own life experiences. We'd all like to do that. We'd all like to know that life isn't coming at us, that it's coming through us, and that we can do something about how it flows through us. When we practice the high vibration of gratitude and appreciation, it expands our mind and allows it to perceive more of the good that is around us. It's been said that few people realize that they have control over the way they feel, and that they can positively affect things that come into their life by deliberately directing their thoughts. But we do. We do know that. And when we remember that's true, when we remember that when we choose to look for something good in the moments of our life, when we remember to look, no matter what may be happening in our own body or what may be happening around us, and no matter what others may be seeing or talking about, we know that we can't fail to experience something good in that moment. We know that when we feel good, that we are in alignment with our inner being, with our spirit, with the full beauty of who we truly are. If we want to see and experience more good in our life and through it more good in the world, because it needs entry, which is our perception and our awareness in order to appear to be. If we want to do that, there's no downside at all to focusing on gratitude and appreciation for our life as we live it. Now, I know we don't have time right now to consider how many thoughts of gratitude and appreciation came to our minds since we began our focus on gratitude this month. Because, well, we're all here focused on this talk, right? Those minds are wandering. But if there's one thing that is an indicator of the nature of our cumulative thoughts this month up until now, it's how we're feeling right now. How we're feeling mentally, emotionally, and physically. Are we clear in our mind? Are we peaceful in our emotions? And do we have a sense of well-being in our body? Now, as we know, the days are moving quickly towards Thanksgiving Day. And no matter how we've been feeling up until now, if we want to feel better in the days ahead, it's not too late for us to get a grateful running start, not only on Thanksgiving, but on all the days ahead of us, because all those days are moving forward quickly as well. We can jumpstart our thankfulness right now. We don't have to wait. We don't have to wait for Thanksgiving. We don't have to wait to see something. We can wow now, because in every moment, a million miracles are happening all around us. So how do we wow now? How do we not wait for something to come along? Well, this is where the pop quiz comes in. Our song for this month, I'm So Grateful I'm Alive by Gary Lynn Floyd and Jamie Lula, give us some beautiful suggestions. Now, I'm sure if you were paying attention, you noticed that the lyrics are about 4 things in each of the 5 senses that the singers are grateful for. They begin with sight and go on to sound and smell and experience and touch. And it's a beautiful reminder of the gift our senses give to us every day. When it comes to being grateful, we're alive. So your mission, if you choose to accept it, is that each day, starting today through Thanksgiving Day, to make a list of 4 things about each of your 5 senses that you are so grateful to experience. Now, many of us have happy memories that certain smells particularly bring to our mind in the present moment. I know when I smell someone smoking a pipe, I love that because it reminds me of my dad, and it causes me to be happy right in that moment. So when we see or hear or taste or touch or smell something that causes us to remember a happy time, that is cause to be grateful. And there's a lot in the holiday season that touches our hearts as it touches our senses. But to make our list an effective process for raising our vibration of appreciation while we're living our life right now, it's important that whatever we write down each day causes us to feel grateful we're alive that day. That it causes us to appreciate life as we're living it in the present moment. Not to reminisce, but to allow memories to fill us with happiness right here and right now. In this way, as we keep our attitude of gratitude primed through our list of appreciation, and keep it going throughout the day as we remember how good we felt as we're writing it, how good we felt as we're reading it, how good we feel and how grateful we are for the experiences of our life, we'll be living our life so that it is nothing short of a daily miracle. Abraham Hicks tells us in the vibration of appreciation, all things come to you. You don't have to make anything happen. From what you are living, amplify the things you appreciate so that it's the dominant vibration you are offering. And then, only those things that are a vibrational match to that can come to you. Then sit back and know you ain't seen nothing yet. Namaste. Oh, gadgets and things. All right. Well, we have been saying thank you, as we do every month, but this month we've been just talking about specifics. And sometime today, take time to specifically thank in your mind, and maybe even make a phone call to people you are grateful for, who seem to take care of things when they need taking care of, who seem to make you laugh just when you need to. But take some time to do that. And we are so grateful. Every time I talk about being grateful, my heart is so full. But it is the highest vibration. It's up there with love. It's where the fullness of God resides. It's our home. It's where we originated. And the more we can remind ourselves about how good life is, the gooder it gets. So I just wanted to thank you all for being here in the sanctuary, live streaming during the week, wherever you show up. Thank you for showing up. Thank you to those who send around the whole video and the podcast, and thank you to those who take a CD and hand it out. I can just see it, just, like a Frisbee. Just take a handful and send them out there. But thank you that you're willing to do that. Yeah. And so we are on such a joyous journey forward. It's one of those things that it's important for us to remember that we can be grateful right where we are. And it doesn't mean that we're not going to move from that spot. It just means that wherever we move next carries the vibration of gratitude and unfolds with that vibration. And so it's even more beautiful, because life becomes more and more to us as we open up to it. And gratitude does that more than anything. And to assist us, because we know that the source of who we are at LEC knows exactly what we want and where it's at, and isn't keeping it a secret. So if you'd like to join our journey, as so many of you have, to feel actually a part of this amazing unfoldment of the unseen but not unfelt energy of life flowing into an expression of what's next for the Life Enrichment Center, even as we're grateful that we have this warm, beautiful sanctuary that's so filled with light and sunbeams that we can just enjoy this morning. Both of those things are important. We don't want to wait to feel grateful. So if you don't know how to support, and I know everyone here does, and I know that many of you who are watching do, but if you don't know how, and you'd like to know how so that you can feel, truly feel, a part of this journey, then our treasurer, Dr. Jamie Phillips, is here to tell you how.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, I'm going to give you some ways that you can donate, and it is getting to be the end of the year, so we would be very appreciative of some special donations for your end of year donations, so don't forget about us there either. But if you would like to donate online, you can go to facebook.com/Life Enrichment Center and hit the donate button. You can go to our website. Anybody?
LECFlint.com.
and I just snorted, and hit the donate button. You can go to PayPal. Our PayPal email address is our regular email address. It's lec2512@gmail.com. You can send us a check at our P.O. Box, Life Enrichment Center, P.O. Box 321294, Flint, Michigan 48532. And, thank you, Jim. And here in the sanctuary, we're going to be taking a gratitude offertory while we listen to Daniel Namad and Nemo Patel singing Grateful, and then Reverend Stephanie will be back up with a gratitude prayer. All right, thank you.